Okay, folks, Scarlett here has been with us now for 5 years, and she first came to us having just gone to Reinhardt's taxidermy school and wanted to do taxidermy work for us. And we had some work at that time, not anything like we're doing right now. And yeah, we thought we need somebody to do that. It was more work than I could handle. And she came on board and worked as an apprentice under me. And at first, it was a little bit of a struggle for her, learning all the different things, because where she had done work before, she was more or less just doing bull work, skinning, and they wouldn't let her really do anything mounting wise. And we just slowly, I would put something together and set the eyes and everything, and she'd sew up the skin, and I'd tuck everything in. And then little by little, I kept on giving her, I want you to set these eyes. And I don't know if I can do that. I said, well, that's why you have to learn. And long story short, she is one of the most phenomenal taxidermists I've come across. Her work, to give you an idea, she competed first time out, won a blue ribbon in the novice department, and then went over to professional division, won a second, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then just the other day, she entered a state level competition with a fox and won a blue ribbon. Um, there's stuff that I've had on my website for years, mounts that I did many years ago, and she gets done mounting the same deer. And I look at that and I go, that's a lot better than the one I got on my website. And so I photographed her work and we put it in there because I said that looks so much better than the one I did. And that was many years ago too. But she just has blossomed into an incredible taxidermist, and just has a very, very good eye for, especially the whitetail deer, game heads. She does very, very well. Well, almost anything I've ever seen her do, she does very well at. She did this moose right here. So we're, again, so extremely happy to have her with us as our taxidermist. And we just hired a new gal that she's training in and so forth. So it's working out really good. Um, I don't know what else more to say than that. Just you're 23, is it?
Mm-hmm.
23. So for a 23-year-old to be this advanced in her talents already makes me think, where will she be in her 30s and 40s? I just can't imagine, because her work, her whitetail work, she does all the Bass Pro mounts for Bass Pro Shops that we do out of here. And they've made comments about how good the work is and how much they love the work we do. And it's Scarlett's work. It's not mine. I don't touch them. I don't touch a hair on those mounts. She does everything from the tanning right on through the finished work, and the stuff that we deliver to Bass Pro Shops. So that all being said, what are your future ambitions with taxidermy?
Well, I don't know. To keep going. That's about it. Keep going and just like to learn. Then just learn all the time. I don't know. Everything always could be better. It's never good enough for me.
Yeah, I think all artists are like that. Question for you, in your years of doing this taxidermy that you've done thus far, have you grown tired of it at all, or where do you place taxidermy in the importance level in your life?
It's like a top one or two. It's like music and concerts, and then it's taxidermy maybe. It depends on what's going on.
Yeah, yeah. Scarlett's one of the few employees we've ever had. In fact, I came in this morning and she said, well, I worked all weekend. And I said, what? You worked all weekend? She says, yeah, to get this stuff done. Never have to ask, can you put in a little extra time or whatever? In fact, at times I say, you need to go home. You need to get a break, because we had a large order for a corporate client that gosh, how many hours did you put in? You're
I
pushing,
don't know.
I know you're pushing 60 plus hours every week.
I don't
Easy,
know. Basically
easy.
sleeping here.
Yeah, I mean, it would be 7, 8 o'clock, and we'd be working together trying to get some things done. And I said, that enough's enough tonight. We're gonna pull the plug and call it a day. So cannot say enough about how proud I am of her and her accomplishments. And again, for somebody so young and for her to grasp things as well as she does that early is it's just like I said, and I'd like to grow to be 100 and see what she's doing at that age in my life. And I think she has many, many more awards and accomplishments to reach as she grows in the industry, and she'll be a name to remember. I really believe that. So thanks for being on board. We did some hunting together this fall.
Yeah.
She picked that up right away too. first night in the blind, a buck came out and she looked over at me. She says, I don't know if I've ever seen a deer from a blind before. So ends up shooting that deer that night. So it was a lot of fun. So a lot of fun, a lot of good experiences.
Mm-hmm.